Perhaps Miles is cooked. I don't see Miles winning this one. Miles is cooked. Ooh, we start sleeping on Miles. It's Death Battle Sunday, and this might be one of the most I look forward to a death battle in a long time, bro. We got Deku and we got Miles Morales. Now, honestly and truly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like Spider-Man more, but I do not see how he can beat Deku. So we gonna see. Maybe there's something I don't know. Like I said, I don't read too many comics. I watch a lot of the shows and movies. That's why I really get my information from. Even my older brother tells me. So we gonna see what happens. If y'all stop that sub and a like button, enjoy this course. Y'all can leave reaction requests. Y'all can talk down there, all that good stuff. But let's get to the death battle. Miles, I'm rooting for you. I don't see how you gonna do it, but we about to see Spider-Man versus Deku, Marvel vs. My Hero Academia. Let's get to it. I don't see how he can do it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That man, hey, he like that.
Miles Morales,
you gotta give him his props, even though he cried too much for me.
Spider-Man versus Deku.
Let's get it.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
What's good? What's good, Boomstick? I see them cheese balls in the back, boy.
Who would win a death battle?
Let's get it, man. I'm hyped for this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hyped.
All right, let's take this from the top.
Miles, man,
this
so
is
dope.
Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man.
Until
a friendly neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers, hulking green Goliaths,
New York the city that always gets
gods,
the crazy fights in
is
it.
there to look out for the little guy.
But in a multiverse of infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610.
Yes,
when
sir.
NYC's Webhead got iced on the job.
The city
that was not good, but
without its protector. But fortunately,
this part was
Peter
good,
wasn't
though.
the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying
I ain't gonna lie, depending on how this third movie comes, that might be the best movie trilogy of all time.
Figure out his place in the world.
I think it will be, though, if they do it right.
Had it thrust upon him.
The canon event to start
5, 8, 17.
Events. Now it was Miles' turn to be
Like
the
Naruto,
hero the
DBZ,
Big
and
Apple
JoJo.
needed, and he had all the usual spider kit to help him out.
Just like canon
carried
events.
The Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl
Oz
along
formula.
any surface.
And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles
Clutch.
know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff.
But no Spider-Person is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining, projectiling, and being made into constructs.
And having Peter around
Spider-Man gotta be the coolest hero, I'm not gonna lie.
A lot tougher though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to
his
be
uncle.
his very own uncle? Makes family dinner so
You're making Aaron's look bad, Uncle Aaron.
Trying to kill you stuff.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents! Better yet,
that is
loving
true.
Parents. They supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't always see eye to eye.
Yeah.
And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter,
be
but
himself.
to do it his own way.
And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom.
Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your
bad
guys.
True.
Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against
I wonder, where did that come from, though? Like,
mutations. Punching, absorbing, blasting,
like,
mega blasting.
That was kind of confusing
me.
He
can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of spider was this?
It's not entirely
not facts.
Studies have shown that certain species of spiders,
a sword,
such as the Linophiidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles. No pun intended.
I don't ever want to run to that spider.
Whatever kind of bite it was,
please
it
don't.
gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as
That scene was so good, bro.
Miles can
that scene was so good.
Gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts.
Okay, so he got some
all
speed.
sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Oh, geez, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. A blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
Not Harlem, man. Come on now.
From a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions.
Marvel MCU, bring him in, man. Make him. Come on now.
Teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The King of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
That's fire.
The same
That's
stuff
fire.
as T'Challa's own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles' venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
Wow.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now.
Did he survive that?
Any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and spider
you do not want to live in New York at MCU, bro.
Miles can push his electrical output
That's the worst.
into overdrive,
giving him huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier.
Miles is so
it's your
cool,
classic
bro.
shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing
He got
for
good
mimicking
taste.
some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Yes, sir.
Literally, his universe got blown up, and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros.
He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people,
oh,
a whole lot of them.
We don't want those
their
ones.
Own way of getting the job done. Miles even led him into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
Oh
this
my.
is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing.
Yep.
For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be
Spider-Man.
a hero.
Not Spider-Man? Okay. Just throwing that out there. Oh, yeah.
To the citizens of Japan, there was
I don't see how he beat him, y'all. I really don't.
Their symbol of peace.
I really don't, bro.
All Might.
The big numero uno. With a smile on his face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch-nemesis, All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
My boy,
in this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya, or as local bully Bakugo like to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to
he's a hater, bro. I never liked him, I ain't gonna lie.
But even his
he's fighting his fire though,
but he would have to give up on his dreams.
Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk, until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, One for All.
Yes, sir.
This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific U.S. locales.
Delaware Smash.
Soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks.
That
One
would
for All
be
is
kicking.
the ultimate in strength-enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though. Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One for All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it.
Yep.
In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again.
He was putting in work though. I'll give him that. Even though he cried a lot, he was putting in work. I ain't gonna lie. So I respect it a little bit.
To turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself.
Oh, God.
Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again
that
if he
one
got
is solo
himself
art.
paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
Come on now. Now he's smart though. I ain't gonna lie. I will say that he was always smart, so that kind of helped him with
shoot
being
style.
nice.
To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All For One, All Might would be
done.
forced into retirement. Just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was
That fight
his
was dope
turn
too, I
to
ain't gonna
face
lie.
this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One For All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master.
And then so on and
onto
so
her
on.
by her master, One For All was
Yep.
a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One For All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits or vestiges, to help him in his
That
battle
boy was,
against
yo,
All
Deku
For
was,
One.
eh,
Whip gives him
I like him, but I
tendrils
don't.
to swing around and restrain foes. They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't
Boy,
move.
cold though.
Float
He is
allows him to
cold.
soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
He is cold though. I ain't gonna lie. He got One For All already crazy. He turned that joint up. He turned it up.
React in advance, though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him
Spidey sense.
create a smokescreen. But he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
Hey,
Well
it
and
could be
all, but
useful.
the real meat is in Fajin. After building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding
Oh
attack.
my gosh.
And can use it in conjunction with Full Cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm.
That's kinda-
Whereas I think I'm in love.
That's-
Nagant's
I don't
bullet
know.
once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound.
Dang.
And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air, or move so fast he can punch multiple times in an instant.
Yo, he
Even
turned
All
that
For
joint
One's own
up,
protege
bro.
Shigaraki couldn't track him. And this is a dude who can catch light speed laser beams.
It does have
Shigaraki-
a time
Shigaraki's
limit,
tough too,
After
though.
5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him, though. He's been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you
That's
could breathe
insane.
through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the
Interesting.
entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone.
Yep,
But
I love that.
alone was
That's the
never
best
where
part.
Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell,
I don't even
his
wanna hear about
classmates,
Bakugo, bro.
teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All For One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all.
Yes, sir,
blowing
man.
a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a
Woo!
brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk
That-
and have to retire from
Yo,
UA.
why y'all do him like that at the end of the
Giving
show,
a
bro?
regular 9 to 5 as
Yeah,
a teacher,
don't do that
passing
to
on
him.
his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user.
I
of
hate
One
how they
For
did
All
him, bro.
before him.
Some
That lucky
might
ruined the
say
show for
he
me.
peaked in high school. If not for the sick new armor he eventually got to go back to kicking butt.
Nah,
he even
bro.
made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
All with the help of his friends. For so long
I
as we
hate how they
keep
did
reaching out
him.
our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
At least let him keep 50% of it. But before the battle starts, I think Deku gonna win the battle. Let's get to it.
Hello,
What's
it's
up?
me, Store-Bought Benjamin.
Oh, wow.
I know what you're asking.
What's going on?
Benjamin, what are you wearing?
New merch?
Yes, that's our Mechanical Menace
that's what
Mecha
it's
Goose
called.
pulling down the trunks of poor Dummy. Our new summer line of merch is available now on
Okay.
deathbattle.gg
Shout out Death
for
Battle,
a limited
man. They got some
time.
fire merch,
Website
boy.
members can even get this in a unique color scheme. And there's a hat. I like the hat. I know what else
Yeah,
you're
it is
asking.
cool. I
Benjamin,
can't lie.
why did Wiz build robot butt cheeks on Dummy?
That's also a good question.
I don't know. Get your
That's
cheeks
not the
at
best answer.
www.deathbattle.gg.
Let's get it, man. Like I said, I think Deku's gonna win. Let's get to it, bro.
All right, the combatants are
Don't let me
set.
down,
We've
Deku.
run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for.
I like Miles though. I like Miles better. I will say that, but I think Deku gonna win this one. I just don't see how he can lose, bro. I don't see it. New York, it's always in New York, man. Give New York a break, bro. Look, it's like a comic. That's fire. That's fire. He's swinging with the black whip. Ooh!
You're more man and less spider than usual.
This animation is clean.
Oh, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
Wait, what?
All right, new guy. First lesson: don't watch the mouth. Watch
That's
the
fire.
hands.
Now watch mine, Delaware!
Yeah, I'm scared for Spider. I'm scared for Miles, bro. Let's go, Miles. Come on. Oh my God.
Let's try that one more time.
That suit is clutch. He took some punches from the Hulk.
Guess who?
Okay.
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else.
Let me stop sleeping on Miles.
You got skills,
Oh, I thought he broke his
man.
arm.
I like that.
He broke. Oh, he broke the web whipper. That's the web whipper. Oh God. Okay, at least they left New York alone. Really old York City.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out.
Oh no.
Because I always do my best.
How's Miles is cooked? I don't see Miles winning this one. Miles is cooked. Ooh! Let me start sleeping on Miles. Let me start sleeping on him. Never mind. I don't think he got the firepower, bro. Come on.
If I'm gonna do
God.
my best, I gotta do my own thing.
That was clean. But, come on, Miles, do something. Put out the sword, yes sir. Get active, boy. Ooh, let's go. Okay, Miles.
He's right. Your quirk is amazing.
Okay, Miles.
Amazing is my buddy.
Miles is locking
They call
in.
me the ultimate Spider-Man.
That was fire. That was fire.
Shock absorption, not nullification. So
The
it's
ultimate
got a limit.
Spider-Man. Oh no, I think Deku about to log in. Oh yeah, he about to log in. Oh God. It was a good run, Spider-Man. Chidori? He is a fan of Sasuke. Oh my God. Death Battle, you guys are amazing. Damn. Wait, he's gonna get the power. Hold on. No way. He won? Oh, damn, he didn't win. I about to give it back.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
Wait.
KO!
Oh, he blew up and
Vaya con
disappeared.
Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Damn.
Let's start by talking about their
Superpowers.
superpowers, which matched up quite evenly.
Deku's
Unsurprisingly,
just too
given the
strong, bro.
not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger
Damn.
sense, which has been worked around before.
This
Spider
meant
sense is
Miles'
so fire.
invisibility was harder for danger sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the spider sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen.
Okay.
But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a
speed
lot more
joint,
mobile
gear
than
shifts.
Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Speed?
Next up, speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks,
Okay.
which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet.
But
Fortunately for Deku, though,
gear
that
shift.
wasn't his best.
Yeah.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could
Dang.
speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible.
Yeah,
so
man.
speed goes to Deku.
I don't even
For
see.
skill, Deku was
close
incredibly
enough that'll
talented
be.
at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers
They're both
and
really
fighting
smart.
style gave Deku few immediate openings.
They're both
Deku
really
may
smart,
have
bro.
received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks
Yeah,
to
Miles, I mean,
multiverse
he has been
ending
fighting
gods
more.
for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles.
Okay,
And that
strength,
means the biggest deciding factor
Not even
is
close.
raw
I don't think it's
And
close.
that was no contest.
Yeah.
Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb
It's not
was
even
nothing to
close,
scoff
bro.
at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all about.
When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those clouds with his punch.
That man
had a
punched
yield
the
of
weather away.
62 billion tons of TNT, smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles
suit.
is wearing a vibranium suit after all.
You do
so
got
the
this,
question
but it can get
wasn't
overloaded.
necessarily who was stronger.
It can't get
It was
overloaded.
if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons.
Okay.
Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And Deku
Yeah.
did that with One for All's embers, not
Dang.
the full package.
And remember, the Vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning hero.
Yeah, I knew who was gonna
Morales
lose.
of the story
but-
is
The winner is Deku.
That was fire when he said, "I'm not the amazing.
Next
That's my
time
friend."
on
I'm also.
Death
Who
Battle.
we got next? Who's that? What's this? What is this? Godzilla? The Hulk? Is it Godzilla versus the Hulk? Oh,
Subscribe and join
my
as a member
God.
to see more Death Battle.
Death Battle, you going crazy right now, y'all. Go sub to Death Battle page immediately. We're about to get Godzilla versus the Hulk in the Death Battle. I can't. There's nothing else y'all can't give me. Like y'all are jumping. First you did Miles versus Deku. Godzilla versus the Hulk. That's gonna be amazing, bro. I don't even know. It depends what Hulk y'all giving me. If y'all give me the strongest Hulk, I'm going Hulk. But we gonna see. That's insane. But as far as this one, man, I knew Miles was gonna lose. I didn't see. Miles don't got the strength to deal with Deku, bro. His power is just too powerful. I honestly thought it'll be, like I said, I thought it'd be worse. But I'm happy it was closer because I hope my dog can't beat like that. The animations were fire though, so shout out to them. Shout out to the battle. Y'all always kill it, man. Every 3-4 weeks, whatever it takes, I'm always hyped. You know I'm gonna be here immediately. So y'all hit that sub and like button. Join Discord down below in the description so y'all can come give me a reaction request there, and you can just chat whatever you want to play games together. We can do all that. You feel me? And let me know how y'all feeling today. But it's your boy ZK. And make sure I hope y'all put who y'all thought was gonna win before it happened. I hope y'all ain't cheat. But we had it.